Okay, so on this one, T5, solve exponential equations using common logarithms. Here's what's going on. Our bases are 7 and 9. 7 and 9 have nothing in common like the problems did in T4. They don't have a common base. So to be able to solve these, you're not going to be able to just do it the way that we did on those other ones. Now, what does it mean to solve? It means to get x by itself. Where is the x right now? The x is in the exponent. And you're not just going to divide by 9 because it is not 7 equals 9x. If it was 7 equals 9x, then you divide by 9 and then your answer would be 7 over 9. It is not that. It's not even close to that, okay? So this is what you're going to do whenever you have an x and an exponent. Your first objective is to be able to get the x not in the exponent. So what you're going to do first is you are going to natural log both sides. Or you could log both sides, but you can't natural log one side and log the other side or you're going to get it wrong. For some reason, I just tend to lean to natural log, but you could both use logs also. Okay, if that happens, or when that happens, you would have natural log 7 equals, and because you have a natural log in front of the 9, the x can be moved to the front. Now I'm going to put that one in red. Now the x and the natural log 9 are being multiplied together. So to get x by itself, we would divide by natural log 9. We are going to round. If it said put it in an exact manner, then that would have been the answer. But because it said to round, we're actually going to have to use the calculator. So if you're on my calculators, just fraction natural log 7 over natural log 9, enter, and get 0.8856. Nearest thousand is 3. So that 6 is going to change that 5 to 0.886. Okay. So to get the 3x down, we're going to natural log both sides. So now the 3x can come down. And we can divide by 3 natural log 2. So fraction natural log 7 over 3 natural log 2, 0.936. Natural log 9 equals natural log 8 to the x plus 3. Natural log 9 equals, the x plus 3 must stay together, so I'm going to put parentheses, equals natural log 8. So I'm going to divide by natural log 8. Natural log 9 over natural log 8 equals, you are not going to round until the very end. So just keep this in your calculator. Do not press clear. Okay, I'm going to do that. Okay, and so since I still have that in the calculator, the next thing to do is to subtract the 3. Just in your calculator, press -3 and negative 1.94. And now this is when you're going to round, and you get 1.943. So on this one, we're going to do natural log 9, 4x plus 3 equals natural log 11. That's going to allow us to take this down. Because it's a binomial, because there's a plus sign and a minus sign, we want to keep that in parentheses. And we're going to divide by the natural log 9. So now that the 4x plus 3 is the only thing on that side, we can leave it like that. Now you're going to grab your calculator, fraction, natural log 11 over natural log 9 equals, it's approximately 1.09. I am not going to round it. I am keeping this number in my calculator. I'm going to talk myself through the rest of this and put it in the calculator as we go. The next step would be to move the 3 over. So we're going to subtract 3. So minus 3 in your calculator and press enter. And now I'm at approximately negative 1.9. I'm going to keep that in my calculator and do one more thing to be able to get x by itself. And that would be divide by 4. So we're going to keep negative 1.908670831 in the calculator, and I'm going to hit divide by 4, enter, and now I am going to round to the nearest thousand. So negative 0.477. No. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Okay, on this one, the x part is not by itself, and that's the first thing. Your first objective is to get the x, the term with x in it by itself. So let's rewrite it. So we would take 6 to the x, then we'd subtract 3 and to get 4. So what we're going to do is we're going to add the 3 first, and now we have a problem just like we did at the very beginning. So it would be natural log 6 to the x equals natural log 7, so that x can go in front, and then we divide by natural log 6. Then we grab a calculator, fraction, natural log 7 over natural log 6 equals 1.086. Okay, making sure on something real quick. Okay, now what we're going to do, solve, write your answer in simplest form using integers, fractions, and common logarithms. It does not say to do anything about rounding, so this is really asking you, what would you put in the calculator if you were actually going to do the problem to, end with. So if I have 3 equals 4 to the x, so it'd be natural log 3 equals natural log 4 to the x. So the x can come down. And then we would divide by natural log 4. So you're going to put natural log 3 over natural log 4 as your answer. You're not going to put it in the calculator to figure out what the answer actually is. Okay. So natural log 8 equals natural log 5 to the 3x. So the 3x can come to the front, and we divide by natural log 5. So now we have natural log 8 over natural log 5 equals 3x. I still need to get x by itself, so we're going to divide by 3. And to divide by 3 is putting 3 on bottom. So we're just going to put a 3 right in front of that natural log 5. Natural log 7 to the 4x minus 1 equals natural log 6. 4x minus 1 comes down. Natural log 7 equals natural log 6. Divide by natural log 7. Oops, I'm running out of room. Okay. So the next step would be to add 1 and divide by 4. So I'm going to kind of cram that into what we're doing next. So I have natural log 6 over natural log 7, and I said we're going to add 1. We're going to add 1 just by itself, and then we're going to divide by 4. If we divide by 4, we're dividing everything by 4. So we're going to put a 4 on bottom here and a 4 on bottom there, and that's what you're going to be typing in. Natural log 7 to the 2x minus 2 equals natural log 9. 2x minus 2 equals natural log 7. And then natural log 9 divided by natural log 7. 2x minus 2 equals natural log 9 over natural log 7. We're going to add 2. Then we're going to divide by 2. So the 2 goes on the bottom here, and the 2 goes on the bottom here. On this one, the 2 over 2 reduces. So our final answer is natural log 9 over 2 natural log 7 plus 1. This 3 does not have an x with it, so it's got to go over first. How's it going to go over? We're going to subtract it. We get 94 equals 3 to the x. Let me rewrite that. 94 equals 3 to the x. We're going to natural log both sides. We're going to bring the x down. We're going to divide by natural log 3.